Refugee education is not only a necessity in fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goals, but also a universal human right that should be accessible to everyone. As the UNHCR and the World Bank explain, highly educated refugees can also contribute to the sustainable development and reconstruction of their home and host countries. A new working paper has been published by LERRN, the Local Engagement Refugee Research Network, entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on Education and Youth Well-Being in the Dadaab Refugee Camps by Okello Oyat, Ochan Leomoy, Arte Dagane, and Abdikadir Abikar. This working paper seeks to ascertain the negative impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on education in the Dadaab refugee camps based on semi-structured interviews with refugee educators and service providers in the camps. As a result of the COVID-19 global pandemic, funding for schools in refugee camps has been drastically reduced, and students' learning opportunities, which were already limited, have been disrupted. The study found that the pandemic restrictions disrupted the stability that the school provided. Lockdowns and mobility restrictions in the camps created serious challenges for the well-being of children and youth who were already coping with displacement and sometimes separation from their biological parents. The students were left on their own without the proper infrastructure for virtual learning. Educators used radio services such as Gargar FM and WhatsApp for their lectures, which not only left students unmotivated, but also proved to be unsustainable due to limited internet connectivity. The closure of schools resulted in negative impacts on the education system in these camps, such as the cancellation of school feeding programs, worsened social issues, and mental health issues and suicides. As educational institutions reopened globally in January 2021, many schools in the Dadaab refugee camps were ill-prepared and lacked first aid kits, hand-washing soap, masks, air filters, and other resources required to protect children from COVID-19. The international minimum standard for a teacher-pupil ratio is 1:40, which indicated that Dadaab refugee camps should have 38 to 75 teachers in every school, depending on the population of learners. However, at the beginning of the pandemic, many teachers and aid workers returned to their homes, and some have never reported back to their working stations. Worryingly, the number of teachers was reduced to only 3 in most schools across the 3 camps, which resulted in the decline of education quality and student success. This problem extends beyond education and limits educational, health, humanitarian, and protection services. Conclusion: the COVID-19 pandemic has worsened already existing issues, including the poor educational, social, and economic conditions in the camps. It is necessary to implement better and more sustainable structures for education to reignite hope for a better future for refugees. To read the full working paper, visit LERRN's publications page by following the link here or in the video description below.